Welcome back, Orioles fans. We are doing a special live presentation. Well, actually, this is kind of how we're going to be doing it. It's not special at all because this is what we're going to be doing. We are over on twitch.tv/Brian Evolved. As you can see underneath, all the socials are there. If you haven't already followed them, subscribe to them and all that good old fun stuff. But here's what we're going to do. So if you ever want to watch me play an entire game instead of, just posting on YouTube as a full episode, which I guess I'll still do on the side, but we're going to cut down every single game like we normally do. So we're not kind of just putting any, just a lot of stuff at you. We're going to cut down to the fun stuff and make sure you're not wasting your time here. But if you do feel like wasting your time, you can definitely watch the full game in length, kind of like we're streaming here. So we're just going to kind of bring the streams over to YouTube as well, but we're also going to cut down to what you usually watch. So if you want to watch us live, over on twitch.tv/Brian Evolved. And this is episode number 9 officially. This is our first full game in about a month or so that we've played here in our Orioles franchise. If you missed the recap, go to the top right. You can look at the episode 8.5 in which we kind of recap the first half of this season. So without further ado, I did simulate the game that was in progress. If you're watching that episode, you know that we had about a couple innings played against the Royals. We're going to our next game with the Royals. We got a couple big series coming up here. We're at the bottom of the barrel. Let's be real. We're kind of like the real Orioles right now. The Orioles have lost 14 straight as of this recording, and our Orioles aren't doing too much better. We're 20 games back of first place, and I don't see that changing at all. But without further ado, we're going to finish the day, and then we're going to jump into our next game with the Kansas City Royals, who are middle of the road there in the AL Central, trying to battle with the Twins and the White Sox. See how that goes for them. But I'm more interested in what we're going to do against them. So take a look at our lineup today. Austin Hayes will be out in center field. Anthony Santander will be over in left field. Batting a nice 269. Could be a little better. Ryan Mountcastle, he is DH for us today. He is batting 248. He's got 13 home runs. He's slowly getting better. I do want to see him just kind of turn things on. Trey Mancini behind him, batting cleanup out in right. Pedro Severino, the Orioles' lone all-star representative. Evan White, the new trade from the deal with DJ Stewart. Yomer Sanchez is over at third. Freddie Galvis is at short. And then Pat Valaka over at second base. Zac Lowther, one of our minor league call-ups, is on the mound today. He is doing exceptionally well for where we think he should be. Now, unfortunately, we're facing a decent team here. Lucius Fox is leading off for the Royals. Carlos Santana is DHing. Jorge Soler is in fuego. He's batting 254, but his OPS is 923. He's got 29 home runs, which I do believe leads the majors. So 29 home runs just outside the All-Star break. Not bad for the former Cubby. Salvador Perez behind the plate. Hunter Dozier over at first base. Former Red Sox Andrew Benintendi in left field. Batting 308 with a 911 OPS. Michael Taylor in center. Bobby Witt Jr. at third. Eric Mejia at second. And Jose Quintana is on the mound for the Kansas City Royals. Quintana find himself all over the place, really. Now, here's how we do our games. If you haven't watched before, we do pitch by pitch. So these do take a little while. So if you happen to watch the whole time, of course, we're streaming this live as well. So you might have me talking to people that show up in the chat. Also, like I said, we're going pitch by pitch. And you'll be able to watch the shortened version of this game in my typical YouTube videos. You'll also be able to watch the entirety of it as well on demand. We're going to swing away every time. Austin Hayes, I'm not going to say every time, but in the first pitch of the game, we will do it. Austin Hayes has led off a game with a home run on the very first pitch. Maybe he can do it again. Get us a good start against the Kansas City Royals. And he's going to start off well. That's down the line. That's going to be extra bases, I believe. Austin Hayes is sliding in with a double on the very first pitch against Jose Quintana. And the Orioles... No, we just got to string together some hits to start off this game, and we could be looking at good things. That is the 16th double from Austin Hayes. He has been fantastic leading off for the Orioles. Out of the way. And it strikes out the side. It's unfortunate to see after the leadoff double by Austin Hayes, but we'll head to the bottom half of the first. We will see if Zac Lowther can bring the heat against the Kansas City Royals. We'll take strike one finally. You hate to lose the leadoff hitter, especially in a walk. And immediately it happened, by the way. 2-0 count. And it's a balk on Zac Lowther. And this is not how you want to start off a game. A balk in the first inning is never a good thing. And this one grounded short over to first, and the runner will score immediately. Thanks to defensive indifference and a balk. Sometimes you just got to make the play at first. But, you know, in times like that, I wish they would throw the play just to show that they're attempting to make that play. But alas, 3-0 count, and Lowther not doing too well to start things off here. He's already walked the man. This one popped way up there. And that will retire the side. But not before the Royals will scratch a run through. It's 1-0 Kansas City. 2-0 count. Swing and a miss. That one had power written all over it. One more hit will bring Santander up to 100 hits on the season, and that will do it. So the Orioles have found themselves with a single every single inning at least. And they find themselves with a runner on and 2 outs. Santander delivers his 100th hit of the season. I believe, if memory serves me correctly, that leads the team. Here comes Ryan Mountcastle. He's got power. It's just finding the ball with the bat that's been the problem. Swing and a miss. Mountcastle does not get on base much more than he does when he gets a hit. His average and on-base percentage are pretty neck and neck. And that's inside. And full count, so the runner will move. And Mountcastle rips this one down the right field line. That's going to be extra bases. Is it going to be enough for the score? Santander is in safely as the Orioles tied up on a 2-out double by Ryan Mountcastle. It's 1-1. Towards first, Evan White will take it, throw it at first, which is Lowther covering, and that'll be out number 1. Eric Mejia will dig in here. 0-1 count from Zac Lowther. This one grounded towards first again. Evan White to Lowther. It's a 3-1 put out back-to-back times. Lucius Fox digs in. And Lowther, no strikeouts, has been extremely efficient. 65 pitches after 5 2/3 of an inning. Popped up. This could fall. Caught by Hayes. That'll end the inning. So we're through 6. Tied at 1. Royals hitless. Thinking a very good power duo. This team's got some power threats. You got Trey Mancini, Santander, Mountcastle, Evan White now. And White will hit this one down the left field line. That's going to be a base hit. It's the 6th hit of the game for the Orioles, and it's a leadoff double for the new Oriole, Evan White. His first hit as a Baltimore Oriole. That'll bring up Yomer Sanchez with the go-ahead run at second. Swing and a miss by Yomer. And we're going to check his speed here, just to double check. It's a 50. I'm thinking about laying down a bunt here. We'll just go ahead and swing here. Right down the middle for a strike. And this one grounded towards short. That will produce the same thing as a bunt. And that'll move the runner up. That was a close play from Yomer. Bring up Freddie Galvis. Anything in the outfield is going to score Evan White here. And the infield is in, protecting the bunt, protecting everything pretty much. It's a 0-2 count. That one's just outside. Perez sets up for the delivery. And that one's low as well. 2-2 count. Fouled away. Big spot here for Galvis. Galvis hits this one deep enough. Just foul. And that one missing the foul pole even just by a touch. And it's a long strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is a huge strikeout from Jesse Hahn. As it's now 2 outs here with the runner on third. And Velaka checks his swing. And it's ball 1. Foul away. Strike 2. It's a 1-2 count here on Velaka. And he'll swing and miss, strike 3. So the Orioles will strand the leadoff double. And we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. It's stretch time here in Kansas City, as Zac Lowther will come back to the mound to take on the Royals. Carlos Santana. This one's in there for strike 1. This one ripped to left field, and that'll be the first hit of the game for the Royals. And the no-hitter has been taken away with a leadoff double here in the 7th. That's Carlos Santana. Not too surprising to see him be the one to break it up. He is a good bat. So Fry starts to warm up here in this inning. This one scorched down the left field line. That's a base hit, and the go-ahead run will score. And just like that, the Royals take the lead on back-to-back doubles. Jorge Soler. I pressed hold runner. It did not. It's over for a strike. Even up at 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will end it as the Orioles lose this one 3-1. And boy, what a heartbreaker after having a no-hitter go into the 7th inning. Zac Lowther, who has been probably the best pitcher I've had on the staff this season, unfortunately takes the loss here. And man, I don't blame him. And he had it going. And the Royals pick up their 4th straight victory. We are now 18 games under 500. Things not looking good. Mountcastle did have a run today. He scored the lone run for the Orioles when it comes to driving in runs. Santander was the actual one to score. So Mountcastle is now up to an even 40 runs batted in. That's good for 3rd on the club. But man, Lowther, you hate to see that, especially a young pitcher coming out the minors, having a no-hitter go that far into it. And it's just, you have to start facing the heart of the order again, and that's going to happen. It's going to happen. Getting a no-hitter is not a guarantee for anybody. Didn't give Jose Quintana the victory. That had to go to Jesse Hahn as he left with a tie game. Now, this sucks, obviously. I don't like losing games. Probably don't like watching games being lost all the time. But you accepted that when you started watching a Baltimore Orioles rebuild. It's called a rebuild for a reason. We're going to get to a point where we will do good things. Take a look at our schedule here. We're going to do some of our simulations here like we usually do. I know Tampa Bay is first place in our division. But that being said, I'm still going to simulate through that series. We're going to simulate the last game against Kansas City. 0-2 right out of the All-Star break. Not doing very good this month. Just 3 wins out of all of them. And we'll sim to the end of the month here into August. Let's see how we do. We're going to simulate through the Yankee series because the next game I want to play, I do want to play against the Rays. So we'll simulate up to the 6th of June, or excuse me, of August, rather. That is a long time. We're eventually going to get to a specified date. Let's just do that. We're eventually going to get to a point where, the season's over. It's time to think about bigger, brighter things. And, man, there's just so much that this team needs help with. And we got swept by the Royals, so that's cool. 37-56, and another loss. 20 games under 500. We are slowly becoming the Major League Baseball's worst club. Hey, we won the first game against the Rays, though. That's big. And we lost the second game. But hey, what do you expect against the Kansas City Royals, honestly? There's been some trades here. Cubs, Dodgers, Blue Jays, Cardinals. Adbert Alzolay. I can never say his name right the first time. Alzolay is hurt. This Cub fan, I don't want to see that. I mean, we're still 20 games under 500, so we must have split the series with the Rays. And we're 21 games under. Things just not looking good for the O's. Fortunately, we haven't lost 14 straight yet. Oh, the Cubs traded Ryan Tepper to Seattle for Tingelstad. Oh, goody. Trey Mancini is hurt. He's out for 3 weeks. I am so sick of our entire club seemingly getting injured. Look at this. Just look at it. All of these injuries on this entire organization. Fortunately, just 2 major league injuries, at least on the IL. We do have Trey Mancini's out for 3 weeks. That is a weird amount of time, unfortunately, and you can't really do anything with that. I'm just gonna have to keep him out, man. What can you do? What can you do? Besides cry a little bit, it happens. It happens. All right, so let's continue our simulation to the 6th of August. We're almost there. We're getting there. 21 games under 500. Hey, I'd like to say it couldn't be worse, but we're getting close. 22. And we thought that the Tigers were going to suck harder than us. And they are 6 games above us right now. Close to it, at least. Can't do that math in my head. Player development update for some players. John Means is on this list. His current control rating dropped. That stinks. Potential control improved. Saw some changes for Kevin Smith. Evan White. Let's take a look at him, our new guy. Current contact rating dropped from 30 to 28. That sucks. Potential contact went from 44 to 47. Power dropped. Potential power went up. And a lot of other metrics have gone down. Adley Rutschman, this is a big person to keep an eye on. This is a good thing to see. Current contact rating went from 34 to 41. 52, 57 is a potential. The power drops everywhere, but his I rating almost 10 points. Potential I rating 4 points. Current defensive rating up 6 points. And his overall rating improved from 1.5 to 2.5 stars. Love to hear that about Adley, dude, because he is someone to keep an eye on. Grayson Rodriguez, we got some good stuff coming here. He went from 1 to 1.5 stars. That's good to hear. Rakes, by the way, in the show. Cannot recommend him enough. Gunnar Henderson, not too bad either. He's down in the GCL Rookie League. So he's someone to keep an eye on, too, in the future as well. And nothing about... I got another one I'm keeping an eye on. Cannot... DL Hall, that's it. Nothing too drastic, rather. All right. August. Why do I keep saying July? I don't know. August 6th. Again, I want to thank you guys for joining us for this live rendition of this over on twitch.tv/Brian Evolved. Find ourselves 25 games under 26 games. We're just losing so much in this half of the year. Like, it's ridiculous. Jose Abreu batting .349. That is sick. Acuna Jr. with 37 home runs. 38, make that. I don't believe we have anyone on the top list here. We do not. All right, we have made it to the August 6th requested date, and things going terrible. 28 games under. When we started this, it wasn't that bad. Got swept by the Yankees, swept by the Tigers. Wow, 4-game sweep of the Tigers. So 7 straight losses there. Beat the Marlins. We split the series with the Marlins. Won the series against the Nationals. Lost against the Rays. Not surprising there. It's a 1-run game. But we got smoked the 2 games we lost. 3 runs total against our 23. So, surprising? No. We're getting our asses kicked. Straight up just getting our asses kicked. 28 games under. We got 9 games against the Rays. I'm not even going to try entertaining the thought that really cool things could happen. It's August. We are 28 games under 500. We're not going anywhere special. 26.5 back. Should have a good draft pick. That's about the best I got for us. But anyway, I do want to thank you for your support. If you are watching this on YouTube, let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff to work on for this club. A lot of stuff. So leave your suggestions, your comments below. Again, if you want to watch these live and chat with me while I do this, twitch.tv/BrianEvolved. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @BrianEvolved as well. It's all easy. It's all the same. It's all underneath, and it's been there the entire video. So again, thank you for your support. If you're here with us on Twitch, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow for more Orioles baseball on Out of the Park Baseball 22, and that will be it. And the Orioles, maybe the real life ones, will do better than this at this point in the season. The 14-game losing streak would hint at no. Out of the Park Baseball is extremely accurate and realistic. They know what's going to happen this season. So, again, thank you for your support, and we will catch you down the road. Go O's.